Greetings BookTube, I'm Anders and this is my October wrap-up. This month I reread the last 5 books in the Legend of Zelda manga series. It's The Four Swords Part 1 and Part 2, The Minish Cap, A Link to the Past, and The Phantom Hourglass. Just like the 5 books I read last month, these follow the plot lines of each game. And it also follows the overarching plot line that goes through the first 5 books. And then I read United by Melissa Landers. This is the 3rd book in the Alienated trilogy. It was a pretty good ending for the series. And for those who aren't familiar with the series, humans on Earth have been in contact with another race from another galaxy. The other race is much more advanced than humans, but they have pretty much identical DNA. So in exchange for more advanced technology, they kind of want to breed with humans. And to improve relations between the planets, they are going to send exchange students. In the first book, the main character Kara is host to one of the alien exchange students, and I probably shouldn't say what the 2nd and 3rd book are about because that might spoil the first book. If we ignore all the scientific laws that are breaking through the series, it's actually not that bad. I gave it 4 stars. Then I read The Traitor Spy Trilogy by Trudy Canavan. It's The Ambassador's Mission, The Rogue, and The Traitor Queen. This trilogy is a sequel to the Black Magician trilogy, and it's set about 20 years after that trilogy ended. It follows multiple perspectives in 2 parts of that world. In one part it follows magicians and thieves in Keralia, where there's a thief hunter who they suspect is a rogue magician. In the other part it follows the guild ambassador and his assistant in the neighboring country of Sacheka. I really enjoy Trudy Canavan's writing. It has a certain flow to it that makes it really easy to get into the books, and you'll get through them very quickly. If you want to read this series, I would suggest that you first read the Black Magician trilogy and then you read the standalone prequel, The Magician's Apprentice, because reading this trilogy will spoil both the first trilogy and the standalone novel, and they don't spoil this trilogy. I gave all 3 books 4.5 stars, and I read on Trudy Canavan's website that she is planning on writing another trilogy that's set 20 years after this one. So now I have that to look forward to. Next I read Empire of Storms by Sarah J. Maas. It's the 5th book in the Throne of Glass series. This might just be because it's been a while since I read the first 4 books, but it felt like it started off kind of slow and there wasn't as much action in it as I remember it being in the other books. Or, well, there was another kind of action that wasn't in the other books. That whole chapter that depicted just one sex scene was not really necessary, but it does say on the back that it contains mature content not suitable for younger readers. That's a great way to alienate half your reader base. Anyhow, the length of this book and the pacing in it, in combination with the ending, makes me think that the last book will be about 1500 pages, or else it will feel like you get rushed through it. Or maybe she's taken a hint from the film industry and splits it up into 2 books. You know what? Maybe I just wasn't in the right mood to read this book. Maybe if I had read it at another time, I might have liked it more. Either way, I gave it 3.5 stars. And last I read 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I can't really describe this book, so I'm going to read the synopsis from the back. Clay Jensen returns home to find a strange packet with his name on it. Inside he discovers several cassette tapes recorded by Hannah Baker, his classmate and first love who committed suicide 2 weeks earlier. Hannah's voice explains that there are 13 reasons why she killed herself. Clay is one of them. If he listens, he'll find out why. All through the night, Clay keeps listening, and what he discovers changes his life. Forever. It's told from Clay's perspective, but since he's listening to Hannah's cassette tapes, you do hear her perspective of it too, and they are mixed together. So everything that Clay hears from the tapes and all of his thoughts and what he's doing while he's listening, you read in this book. It's a really quick read and the story is really gripping. I started reading it in the evening and tried to put it down so I could get some sleep, but I couldn't sleep, so I had to pick it up and continue reading, and I finished it at 2:30 in the morning. I feel like this is a really important book that everyone should read, and schools should have discussions around it, or around the subject at least. I most definitely gave it 5 stars. Those were all the books I read. Let me know in the comments if you have read any good books lately. I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and until next time.